Hi folks, it's Jim from New Hampshire Card Hunters and we're back with another video. Tonight we're going to be doing 2024 tops, and today we've got some Fanatics Blaster boxes, 3 of them as you can see right here. We've also got a couple of hanger boxes and we have 3 fat packs as well. So a little bit of a variety here. We'll see what we can pull out. We'll be looking for Ellie, De La Cruz. We'll be looking for Dominguez. We're looking for Evan Carter. Sedan Rafaela. That's our boy. Huh, Michelle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he put in quite a show there.
Oh, yeah. He had a good season. Great defender. And once he figures his swing out 100%, boy, he's gonna be pretty nasty.
Yeah.
But let's take a quick look at the checklist for 2024. And of course, we've got a ton of foils, gold foils, and orange foil, green foil, blue foil, and etc. And they range from the blue foil at $9.99 all the way down to the red foil at $1.99. We do have vintage stock. Something a little bit new in this particular series is the team color match and the true photo. The true photo would be without the borders, so it'd be like a full bleed of the picture. And we just take a, if you look at you can see it there, right? Yeah. But yeah, it's a full it's a borderless card of
Looks like a photo.
of that player, right? Just looks like the photo, exactly. And and like I said, we've got the Independence Day, we got vintage stock, we got the black at 70, number to 73. Father's Day and Mother's Day are at 50. The yellow crackles, which will be in the hanger boxes. And I pulled one of those a while back. It was a, let's see, the Anthony Rizzo. I've got it upstairs somewhere. That was about, what, 4 or 5 months ago, I think, when I pulled that
It was
thing.
a while ago.
It was a while ago. And, we also have the platinum one-of-ones and the printing plates, along with the camos. Just a quick run over some of the inserts. We've got, let's see. Well, we've got the 2023 All Tops team names, which is the best at each position. 2023 Greatest Hits, highlights, the season's top offensive performances, Grand Gamers, which I really like that. I like that insert. You're going to like it too. That's the best one, I think. And the Superstar Blueprint, which you can see right there. The viewers at home can't see it, but you can see it. And of course, they all come in different parallels too, and black, gold, red, platinum, etc. We also have Heavy Lumber, which they're limited to 500 copies a piece. And then we've got the autographs, which range from baseball stars autographs, the duels. Duels have no more than 10 copies. Then they got the relics in there as well. World Series banners with both the post-season performance and World Series championship banners. Those are in there as well. Major League materials and and more relics. There's all kinds of stuff in here, and all the normal things you would expect to see in the flagship Series 1. Well, they're all here. So, having said that, let's move along and start opening up some product. We got the First Lady of Baseball with us, Michelle, as you guys saw earlier. Welcome aboard to all of those who are coming back for another view of our videos. We appreciate you stopping by. While you're at it, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, as well as the comments. Leave a comment if you have anything you want to know about, if you like it, if you hate the product, what you like the most about the product, let us know. Okay, here we go. All right, let's move these out of the way a little bit and get to the first one. Get the blade out. So with these Fanatics, hang on, didn't cut that very well. With these Fanatics Blasters, there'll be the Aqua, be one per pack, and also in here, yeah. Let's hang on. Let me just get the wrapper off, and we'll just take a quick look at this box. Do a little window shopping here. As you can see right here, it says, "Look for exclusive Fanatics authentic memorabilia redemptions." So those are in here, and also look for the Aqua base card parallels. And there are, let's see, I think there's 8 packs or 9 packs in here. Let me look. Where are they? Yeah, 9 packs, 12 cards per pack. And so that's nice. So that's more than your actual regular blaster. So let's get into it. See what we can find. Hopefully we have some good luck. We've done pretty well here in the videos we've been doing lately, and I'd like to keep the ball rolling. So start with our first pack here. You know, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm not real happy with the Red Sox, Michelle, because you know, the one person that I wanted them to sign. The one person I wanted the Red Sox to sign, and I even pretty much got the dollar figure right. I said, let's sign Blake Snell for 5 years, $35 million a year, at $175 million. Just give it to him. Just let's go, because we need a left-hander in Fenway, a guy that can neutralize the Yankees' left-handed bats, and a guy that's only thrown, let's say, a no-hitter and 2 Cy Youngs. Okay, so why not take that? Why not get that guy? Why not get him in here? But no, the Dodgers stepped right in, and they bellied up to the bar, and now they got him at 5 years, $182 million. Wow. Come on, Boston. Come on, man. Huh, Michelle?
I know. I put on my Red Sox hat today, get them some juju going. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
First card, Willie Castro. Patrick Bailey, and there's Cedar Rafaela.
There's our man.
Nice rookie. Well, we'll set that aside. Jonathan India, Kenley Jansen, Nathan Eovaldi, great pitcher. Loved him when he was in Boston. Jose Ferrer, and a home run challenge card, which long since passed. We don't have to worry about that. There's the big guy, the big gun, Aaron Judge, Chaz McCormick, and here's our first Aqua. It's Yadier Diaz. Not the best name. And let's finish it up with stars of MLB, of course. P. Crow Armstrong. All right, pack 2, rolling on. So yeah, so I'm thinking that they're gonna sign the former Braves pitcher, instead of Corbin Burns. Yeah. I mean, Burns is a good pitcher. He's solid. He's durable. He does not hurt often, and his record speaks for itself. He had a lot of success in Milwaukee. Then he went to Baltimore. He had success there. So I mean, he basically carried the Orioles down the stretch on his back when everybody was hurt. So
yeah, we'll see.
Bryson Stott, Rodriguez, Naylor, Edwin Diaz. This is a nice design, really. I mean, I liked this design when it first came out. This is the first stuff I've opened from 2024. We got the American League leaders, Ohtani, Garcia, and Luis Robert. And Mickey Moniak, Walker Buehler. And here's an insert right here, turned upside down. What do we got here? We got Jose Ramirez, Topps 2023 Greatest Hits. I don't think that's a parallel. I mean, it's upside down, but yeah. I don't think that's a parallel. Anyway, there you go there. Miles Michaelis and Keaton Wynn. And
it's an Aqua.
It was one Aqua for every pack. So Wilson Contreras.
Yep.
Not a bad one there. We'll take that. Chaz Chisholm. All right, 2 down. 7 to go as we're rolling on through the blasters here. Boy, I'll tell you, I had a heck of a time with that 2021 archives. Holy cow! I don't know if they put
Extra
super glue on those or what. Wow, like Gorilla Glue. Man, oh man!
I gotta find out what kind of glue they use, because we need that for a lot of stuff around here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Anything you don't
That
want,
would work.
anything you don't want to break off, like
That's
you
right.
want to open up, just get some of that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, well, yeah. Fernando Tatis Jr., Marco Luciano, and Matt Manning. The Cubbies. There they are. Let's get them in focus though. Adolis Garcia, Brandon Walter, and we got a numbered card right here. It's a purple. Luke
wow.
and Baker. So yeah, we're on the board. There you go. Bamo. What else we got here? We got a Chrome, and that's Julio Rodriguez. Set that over there too. Andrew Vaughn and Alec Bohm. Johnny DeLuca. Where's all the really top? Come on, give us some good aquas here.
We're
Come
just
on.
warming up. We're just warming up.
I know, but still, I'm anxious here. Let's go. And Corey Seager. All right, so yeah, we're doing okay so far.
Yeah, we're just getting warmed up. We've defied the odds many times during these videos, so I expect we'll do the same. Although the math teacher in me is saying, you defy the odds so many times, there's got to be times when you're under the odds. But, the optimist in me says, we got it again.
Okay, next back. Here we go. Riley Green, Ryan Jeffers, Andrew Abbott, Tyler Anderson. There's Cole Reagans. That's a nice one.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. He had a great year. He just got traded to, who'd they get back for him? Reagans went to, they got two guys back. God, it'll come to me in a second. Albert Alzolay and Emmanuel Valdez and Salvador Perez. 89 tops, Greg Maddux. Here's the New York Power. It's Rizzo and Judge. And
there was
Jose
only one
Ramirez.
power there.
Yeah, right. Rizzo hasn't hit too many lately. He's at the end of his career. Jose Ramirez and Oscar Colas. What the hell? Let's see here. They traded him to the Reds. They got back Jonathan India.
Oh, right.
And
I forgot about
Joey
the
Meyer.
deal.
Joey Weimer. Joey Weimer. Okay. That was a good deal for the Reds, I think. I think they're going to make out better in that deal than the Royals will. But hey, we'll see. We'll see how it shakes out.
You never know.
Yeah, Christian Betancourt, Brendan White, Alex Thomas. Let's see, Max Muncy, Seth Brown, Blue Jays unite. There they are. Springer and the boys. Celebration of the Kid. This is another one of the inserts.
That's a nice one.
Yep.
I like that.
Yep. That's a good one of Griffey.
Griffey.
Yeah. And look at this.
Well.
What we got here? Must be a rainbow foil. Yep. Rainbow foil of Alika Williams. Rookie. And there's O'Neal Cruz. That's a nice one of O'Neal Cruz. He's an upcoming player. I mean, he had that broken ankle. That really set him back a little bit, but he's got all the tools. He's another guy just like De La Cruz, right?
He needs to be fine-tuned, that's all.
Right.
He's got the skill.
Yeah. Bobby Miller and JT Realmuto.
Yep.
And Christian Encarnacion Strand. All right. Moving along. Still rocking and rolling here. So I saw that Kikuchi signed with the Angels. They've made quite a few deals. They signed him to a 3-year deal. I want to say it's in the range of around 18 million, something like that, a year, 3 years, I think. But yeah, the Angels have signed him. They signed Kyle Hendricks. They made a couple other moves, a couple trades with the Angels there. They Braves, they signed. They traded Canning away for Soler, so that gives them some pop in the middle of that lineup behind Trout. Nothing wrong with that. Jacob deGrom, Mosh, Joey Votto. That's probably his last card. Regular base series. Andres Jimenez. Whoops, sorry. I know. I get moved over once in a while here, folks. Sorry. Connor Joe, Yanni Diaz, and Grand Gamers.
Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. If you see the
I like the border.
yeah, yeah, if you see the parallels on these, the blues and the gold, they'll be a different color here.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's a nice one though.
I like the border.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice one for Johnny Bench. Justin Lawrence and Jake Cronenworth. And here's the next
Oh, there you
Aqua
go.
October specialist, huh? Harper. And our old pal, huh, from Boston.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby Witt. Okay.
Hell, that's not a bad stars of the game right there.
No, I mean,
Bobby Witt.
it's all the, I think there's like around, I want to say 30 or so in there. 30 in the set. And it's all the, it's all the either the up and coming, rookies or the, the regular legends, right? All right, next pack, Zach Wheeler. I'm gonna move this camera a little bit here.
There you go.
Yeah, hang on a second. It's a little loose. Let's see if we can get that back there. There we go. All right, Zach Wheeler, Gabriel Marino, Chris Bryant, Hassan Kim, and there's Ellie right
There you
there.
go.
All right, so
That's a
there's
good
our
rookie.
first Ellie rookie, and we don't have any problem. Although looks like you got a little bit of a
Ding.
nick
Scuff or
on that
something.
left corner, folks. Look at that,
Yeah. With a
just a
black
touch.
border, all it takes is a little nick and it shows up.
Yeah, well, that's pretty true. I mean, if you were around with the 71s, we were doing that the last time. Those things, you breathe on them
Yep.
wrong, and they're going to be a problem. Nick Pavetta, Jorge Polanco, Ronnie Mauricio blew out his ACL in spring training. He'll be back next year though. Joe Adell and Will Brennan's our next Aqua. So far
Show
in the pitching form.
You'll be seeing that next year.
Yeah. Look, I mean, you got a weapon, use it.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, he
He was serviceable this year, though. Plenty serviceable.
well, I mean,
Not as a pitcher, obviously, but
no, but he was tearing it up.
yeah.
I mean, it's Judge is a great player. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I'm gonna take this thing out.
Judge is a good player, but he was not having a great postseason.
Okay.
Shohei on the
Pulling
other
out
hand.
this camera, guys. Hang on. All right, Jordan Westbrook, I mean, Eduardo Rodriguez, Mikhail Garcia, Soderstrom, and Daniel Vogelback. Here we go with more leaders. This time the batting average leaders. We got Diaz, Seager, and Bo Bichette. Little Marlins action. Bryce Harper, 89. And Jose Quintana. Gavin Williams. Joe Musgrove. Another guy that can't stay healthy. He's got the heart of a lion, I mean, he does. But I'll tell you what, he just can't stay healthy. It's too bad too, because like I said, he's got talent. Pete Alonso was the last one in that pack, and finally the last pack of the first blaster as we're rolling along. And before I get into this pack, I just want to let everybody know that we'll be opening up 2 more of these blasters. Then we'll be taking a little break as we normally do and getting into what's on the docket. And in this particular segment, we'll be doing the last of the 3-part series we were doing on State of the Hobby, and this time we're going to be focusing in on the breakers / card influencers, sports card influencers, and we really need to level the playing field on these guys. So we're going to get into that, and then once we get through that, we'll get on to the 2 hanger boxes and the 3 fat packs. So hang in there. We'll get there soon enough. Daniel Bard, Trent Grisham, Henry Davis, rookie, and looks like we got a blue coming up here. Justin Steele, Andy Rodriguez, Justin Verlander, and Luis Robert.
It's a nice one of him.
Yep. Dale Dunning in the blue, and Austin Gomber, and George Kirby, Colton Cowser. Hey, now there's a good one right there.
That is a good one.
Now he started off like a House of Fire. It looks like there's a little bit of nick there too, though. You can see, these. It's amazing that these cards can get banged up. And like I said, handling these things with kit gloves. It's crazy. But you can see that it doesn't take much to, bang some of these cards up. It's amazing. We'll sleeve it up though. Let's see here.
Hey, don't get it even more nicked. Holy cow!
Right, I know. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like I said, between the little nicks and the way these things get banged up, it's amazing. Come on, get in there. There we go. Get the De La Cruz in one here too while I'm at it.
Yeah, I definitely wanted that one. At least that one's got a white border, so it's not going to show the nicks as bad.
All right, next. Here we go on the next one. So I can just this thing up a little bit here. There we go. That's better. All right. So far we've got the De La Cruz and we got the Rafaela. Still looking for the Jason Dominguez, Evan Carter, and who knows what else. Maybe a redemption. Hopefully a redemption.
That'd be nice.
By the way, as you guys already know, if you've been watching any of these videos for a while, well, guess what? Everything is free. We're giving it all away. Just take the time. If there's something you're interested in, leave a comment.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think about the product, what you liked about it, what you hate about it, who your favorite player is, and so on. And move these over here. Let's move this stuff over there.
Yeah, you could be in the running to get the big stuff. Jim does a nice job splitting everything up, so it's pretty. He evens it out as far as the packaging goes. Everybody gets a little bit of something.
All the hits get split up, and we try to. Well, if we have 600 cards, then we do we split it up 6 ways. So just think about that, and whether it's inserts, autographs, relics, whatever, we give it all away. Everything goes. Everything, no matter what it is.
Not a joke.
Not a joke.
Not a joke.
Emmanuel Clase, David Bednar, Anthony Volpe, Campbell, Rengifo, Alec Marsh, and Joey Votto again. Second time we're seeing him. And Simeon is the all tops team. Yep, I know. It's interesting, huh?
Interesting card.
Yeah. Prelander Baroa and Jansen. And Pete Alonso. Yeah, that's a good one. Take that.
What was that last one?
Oh, it's Sal Frelick.
Okay.
My pal Sal.
Oh, Pete Alonso had quite a series for the Mets.
Yeah, he had that big home run against the Brewers, and that really put that over there. Yeah.
Held them.
Hey, yeah, it was a clutch
You need
hit.
some momentum.
Yeah,
Got to get it from somewhere.
Right. Well, he's out there too. He's a free agent, so we'll see. See who steps up on him. All right. All right. Next pack: Elias Diaz and Walker. Sal Frelick again. This time his regular issue base card. Ryan Nelson, Mookie Betts. Got another blue. No, I don't know what that is coming. I think it's a blue. Corey Seager, Zach Wheeler. Okay. Yeah, it's just future stars.
Yeah.
Anthony Volpe. But I don't think I think that's a parallel. I think that's a blue parallel. I don't think the future stars are all blue like that. I haven't opened up enough of it, so Edwin Diaz, and then we got a good one coming up for the Aqua. We got the same one we had before, the American League leaders in home runs. And there he is, folks. There he is. There's Bobby Witt right there. Wow, that's a nice one.
That's a real nice one.
Nice Aqua. And last card is Julio Rodriguez. And this one, let's take a quick look at it. Let's see how the corners are.
Oh, that looks so much better.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Look at it. That's almost dead centered. Almost. I mean, I'd say that's pretty close to. It might
Yeah.
be a slight bit off, top to bottom, maybe 55, 45, but left to right's perfect. Look at that. Nice. Very nice.
I think you should sleeve that up.
Oh
there,
yeah.
bud.
Oh yeah. Definitely sleeving that one up.
Yeah,
So.
someone's in for a nice little treat.
Ooh, hit my mic as I was rolling by here. All right. Let's get that.
Whoever gets that pack's gonna be happy.
It's
can't-
that box, you mean?
Well, yeah, that
Well-
set that you put together.
All right, let's get the Volpe in a sleeve too out of it, because he had a pretty good year for the Yanks. You know, I mean, he tuned it up late, so, and he's got a lot of potential. I think he's got to work on his plate discipline. That's really where it starts and ends with him.
With so many rookies and young players,
Well,
really.
Yeah, I mean, when you're talking about let's say longevity in Major League Baseball, you better be making contact, because if you strike out a lot, you're not going to be around very long. Just ask guys like Jackie Bradley, you know, those type of people, and they'll tell you all about it.
Brilliant defensive
oh,
player.
just-
Brilliant.
Just
but-
fantastic player, fantastic.
Gotta
But
be able to hit.
you got to hit. Logan Webb, Johan Rojas, and we got Jake Rogers, J.P. Crawford, Jose Rodriguez, Gabby Marino, Bryant, 89, Adolis Garcia, and Cubs again, Alzolay, Randy and Rose Arena. Not a bad one there.
That's a perfect stance for him.
Yeah, Corbin Carroll.
It's a nice
Stars of
Golden
MLB.
Carrot.
Yep. So far, you know, I think the best card, Bobby Witt, Aqua, has to be, right, so
Yeah.
far?
Yep. Good player.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's got all the tools. If you were starting a team tomorrow, who's your first guy you're picking? Is it someone like, is it him, or is it like
Freddie Freeman.
Freeman, probably? Yeah.
You gotta have Freeman.
Yeah. That's not a bad pick either. I mean, he only had like the first four games of the World Series. He had 4 home runs. So, Luke and Baker, and Wisdom, Torres. We got here Desert Dance, Perdomo, and Marte, and we got Soto, Kim, Jordan Westberg again.
Home run challenge.
Yeah, home run challenge. Yeah. Seth Brown, and Blue Jays. Jacob Amaya. Again, not a great one, but Mookie. All right, we got
Mookie.
5 packs in this one, and then we'll be on to that one.
And the thing that Bobby Witt and Freddie Freeman have also in common is they're just stand-up individuals. You know,
Yep.
they're low-key. They're not flashy. They're not in your face. They do their job to the best of their ability. They're humble. Good team players.
No doubt about
That's
it.
what you want.
No doubt about it. Next pack, we got Seiyu Suzuki and Anthony Rizzo. And it looks like ERA leaders. Nope, wins leaders. Bassett, Eflin, and Cole. Yanio Diaz again, and Contreras, Rodriguez, Garcia, and we got, this is our first,
Oh, blueprint.
yeah, it's the blueprints.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, Clayton Kershaw came spit that out. The Claw, Andres Jimenez, and Connor Joe, and Yania Cano, Pete Crow Armstrong again. Seen him once or twice in passing. So yeah, I mean, we were talking about average, being able to hit. I mean, and that look, hitting is not as difficult as it might seem, but you have to take hitting seriously. You have to have good plate discipline. You have to be able to make contact to extend bats at bats, And you have to be able to put the ball in play. You cannot strike out. And as anybody will tell you, from Little League on up, you got to put the ball in play. Make contact. You never know what's going to happen. The harder you
make the difference.
Right. The harder you hit a ball, the more likely it is that it's going to find a hole. But if you're making contact every single time, it is a good indicator that you're going to have a high average. It might not be true for, like, let's say 1 out of 10, but 9 out of 10 it is going to be true. You can add probably just by, I would say, cutting out, let's say you strike out right now four times in every 10. If you can cut that down to 2, or even 5 times in every 10, you cut that down to 2, you probably average probably goes up, I would say, around per year about 30 to 35 points. So if you're a 250 hitter, you're a 285 hitter. If you're a 240 hitter, you're a 275 hitter. Something in that range. And if more guys would take that to heart, and look, there are great examples out there. Luis Ariz is a great example. Trey Turner's a great example. Freddie Freeman's a great example. Mookie Betts is a great example. There are lots of them out there, but there just aren't enough of them. You know, I mean, if you look at all of the great hitters, the guys that were, the guys like Wade Boggs, who had multiple batting champions, the Rod Carews of the world, even guys like Pete Rose, they could put the ball in play and make hard contact all the time.
Yep.
And really, you know, that's where it starts and ends. Atlanta Braves, Wells, Kirilloff, DeLuca. Let's see here. Looks like we got something coming up. Oscar Colas, Tyler Soderstrom, and Daniel Bard, and looks like a chrome. That is Corbin Carroll. The chromes are a lot thicker too. Hey, there's Ellie again. All right, 2 for 2. Two for 2, and this one's nice. This one's really nice. Yep, it's got good corners. Yep, boom, boom. Turn around in the back. Oh man, where's that camera again? Hang on. What is going on with that? I meant to change this camera out. I got about 3 extras. Yeah, there's something going on with this camera. Hang on.
It's if you get too close to it.
Shouldn't matter.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah. I got 3 more cameras in back, so I can just change this one out like in 2 seconds tomorrow. But there he is, Ellie De La Cruz. Let's put a sleeve on him.
Yep.
This camera might be just failing. So
chances are pretty good, you know, that you put a comment in and get in that randomizer. You could get an Ellie.
Castro, Aqua, Chisholm.
That's the second Chisholms that we got.
Yeah.
The stars of the game.
Yeah, those are pretty common. You get the same ones over at Pete Crow, Armstrong, all those guys. Alonzo.
Yeah, I mean, he's a flashy guy. You know, a lot of kids like him.
Yep.
That'd be a draw for a little kid.
3 packs.
Starting in the hobby.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yep. Corbin, David Schneider, and Evan Longoria, Gatterall, Grissom, Henry Davis, Jordan Westberg, Daniel Vogelbach, and Andy Rodriguez, Patrick Bailey, Aqua, and Corey Seager. Where is those? Let's find the redemption for like the, you know, signed shirt or the hat or whatever we.
Man, that would be cool. Huh?
Yeah. I mean,
be able to give somebody that.
Yeah, it would be cool. I mean, I haven't seen in all the ones I watched of the Fanatics Blasters. I watched quite a few of them for a while. I never saw anybody pull one. Now, of course, I know they're out there. I don't know what the odds are, but Valdi, Moniak, Walker Bueller, he's out there. And October Specialist, we've seen these. Brennan, Steele. Oh, what we got here? Looks like a rainbow, maybe. Yep. Dansby Swanson.
He's a good player, too.
Yeah. And Verlander. And we got Sedan Raffaelli coming up. And Gino Suarez. Or Eugenio Suarez. Depending on how you want to look at it.
Yeah.
And Sedan Raffaelli right there, folks. That's a good aqua. There's nothing wrong with that. Sleeve that up in 2 seconds, and then Riley Green in the throwback uniform. All right. So far, I'd say we haven't really pulled a lot of, color matches or anything like that. We haven't really pulled anything super exciting, but
a couple of De La Cruz, a couple of Sagan.
Yep, we have pulled a few rookies. No Dominguez yet, and no Evan Carter. Right. Last pack of the second blaster. Here we go. Garcia, Brandon Walter, and Emmanuel Valdez. Musgrove again. There's Colton Cowser. That's a good one. Nice one. Put that there. Clark Schmidt. Snell. And, yeah, see, that's the same as the... Yeah, it's not a...
Yeah.
Same coloring. Sal Frelick, rookie. 3 hits in debut. And Murphy. Nick Senzel. And Jonathan India.
Yeah, this is a
It's
good one.
not a bad one. Yeah. And Stars of MLB. All right. Let's get to this last one. Let's put this over here so I can... All right. Let's see here. Well, I was really hoping for a little bit of action here, but so far, boy, it's been... I'd like to get a, color match or something like that. Let's move these over
You'll
here.
get something.
Yeah, we'll move these. Let's move these back out of the way so I got a little elbow room here. Pretty tight quarters. All right. Here we go. Final 9 of the Fanatics boxes. Let's see what kind of action we'll get out of these 9. The aquas have been good though, and I've seen a lot of times where guys have not pulled hardly anything for good aquas. So I mean,
Yeah, we've got some good ones.
yeah, I think so. All right, first pack coming out of the line. Blanco. Let's see here. What we got? We got American League leaders this time. Batting average again. Marlins. Joey Weimer. Kenzie Gore, Dominic Calzone, Corbin Carroll, Stars of MLB, Chrome, that's Riley Green. Put that over
There's
there.
another Ellie.
Another Ellie, wow.
Yep.
Holy cow.
Up to 3.
3 Ellies. We got Ellies coming out our ears. Taylor Ward and Matt McLean. That's not a bad one
That's
either.
not bad.
That's not bad. We'll take that. Put that right over there. Henry Davis. Sleeve up the Ellies. I mean, look, folks. I mean, we know we understand that the base cards aren't worth nearly that much, but it's still, from an Ellie standpoint, you can never have enough Ellies, right? I mean, we know the guy's potential, so
Yeah. Hopefully he reaches it.
yeah.
You hate to see.
Move these back over here, oh boy. Yeah, I mean, look, he's got all the tools. It just, we know he can hit. We know he can hit for power. He can steal bases. He stole 70-something bases.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, so he's got the rocket arm.
He's just got to stay grounded, keep working,
Sure. Next pack.
Luis Robert.
Luis Robert Jr. Yeah. Brent Rooker. I haven't seen this one yet. Students of the game. Yeah. Jared Triolo and Perdomo Taylor. Nate Lowe. Pete Alonso. Yeah. Greats of the game. Greatest hits, excuse me. Vogelback, Rodriguez, and Mitch Keller is the Aqua. Jordan Alvarez. All right. Next pack. Looking. Where are they? Where's our loaded box, right?
Well,
I saw that in the update, Peds pulled the Paul Skeens 1-on-1 platinum. That was a massive hit. I mean, he's pretty. You should have heard him. It was he could barely control himself. He was yelling and screaming for about 10 minutes, and I can't blame the man.
I was gonna say
Yeah, just this
1-on-1.
camera again here. There we go.
Yeah. It's a good pull.
It is a good pull. Okay, wait a minute.
Let's see
That's
what we
what's
can
wrong
do.
with this thing here. I'm gonna tighten this thing down because this thing's moving around on me. I don't really like that. How's that? Is that a little better? Yeah, I guess so. Jake Fraley, Brian Hayes, Riley, Quan, Braxton, Garrett, Zach Geloff, rookie, Victor Medeiros, and what we got here? Another. Man, we're pulling all kinds of rainbow foils, but we haven't really pulled a lot of numbered cards, have we? I've only pulled one numbered card. One! Verlander, Suarez, Hunter Brown, Aqua, and Vlad Guerrero.
Before he cut his hair.
Before we cut his hair. Man, once he did that, you couldn't get him out.
Yeah.
It was like, it's like Hercules, cutting the hair off there, and that took his power away. With Vlad, he got it all back. Right, he got all his power back. All right, let's see. We got about 3, 5. This is after this 5 more packs. G1 Bay. Hey, there's Jason Dominguez. There's a rookie. That's good. So we've got all the big three anyway, except for Torkelson, Jake Berger, Hearn, Alonso. Hey, there's Bobby Witt. That's a nice shot of Bobby Witt too, by the way. Yeah. Turn this camera a little bit this way now. There we go. That's better. And Albert Pujols, Chris Murphy, Nick Senzel, Andrew Benintendi, Aqua. And last but not least, Paul Goldschmidt. Okay. All right. Let's sleeve up Dominguez. Yeah, Evan Carter's the only rookie we haven't pulled yet. And I would argue that he's probably the least of the
big ones.
Least of the big, well, I think Rafaela is better than he is right now. So.
See if he can stay grounded.
No,
That's gonna be the challenge for him, I think. I don't know why. I could just get this.
He's looked like he's got his heart in the right place. It's just a question of, putting it all together now, right? I mean, we talk about that all the time.
Well, and who's going to be the leader in the clubhouse that's going to, keep him centered and focused?
Right. Well, that's why I say, for the Red Sox, I think they need to go out and sign a couple of big veteran bats to put behind Devers, because you need right-handed bats in there, and I understand that, getting O'Neill helped them last year. But if they're going to keep him, let's say, then they need another bat behind him as well.
Yep.
Guys that are going to, make contact, because they just struck out too many times. They had 10 strikeouts all the time, 11 strikeouts, 12 strikeouts. Come on, guys.
Oh, Raffy cut your swing down.
It's terrible.
It's horrible.
It's terrible. Next pack, Christian, Encarnacion Strand, Dean Kramer, Flores, Emmett Sheehan, Tyro Estrada, and A.J. Smith-Shawver, Rosarina, Maya, Yastrzemski, Owen White, and Ranger Suarez. It's a good pitcher, solid. Phillies are lucky to have him. He's very durable, pitched a lot of innings. Soderstrom is the last card. Stars of MLB. Oh boy.
It's weird. We haven't seen much different parallels or anything.
I know, it's amazing. I thought for sure we'd have maybe pull something like home field advantage or something like that. Well, we still got 4 packs to go, so we might do it. I haven't seen really anything. Kopech, Bode, and the Mets, heavy hitters. Montero, Raleigh, Cano, Ruby Castro. We pulled a bunch of these though. Yeah. 2023 AL Tops, All Tops team. Devers, Royce Lewis,
Speak of the devil.
yeah, and Logan O'Hoppe. Last but not least, Aaron Judge, Stars of MLB. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I'm surprised that the free agency hasn't been a few more deals yet. There's a lot of guys out there, and the only people that have really made any moves are I would say for the most part, are the Angels and the Dodgers, right? Braves made one with Canning, but then they let him go to free agency. I don't understand that. What's going on there? Right?
Crazy.
Yeah. Horner, Garrett Cole. Yeah. ERA leaders this time. Okay. So Cole, Sonny Gray, Bradish, and here we go. Mariners, Reese Olson, Patrick Bailey. Wow, a numbered card.
Yay.
Imagine that. Holy cow. Got Mike Yastrzemski.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Second numbered card, though. Boy, they've been coming hard. Real
Yep.
hard.
It's a
Usually,
nice one on Mike, though.
yeah. And there's a blue right behind that. Esteury Ruiz. And Luke Raley. And Astros. Jameson Teon. Acuna. There he is. He'll be back. Man, 2 ACLs. That's a handful there. All right, let's sleep these up real quick. And we'll get to the last 2 packs, and then we'll get into what's on the docket. Put that over there with that list. Esteury Ruiz. Where's my other one here? It's hard to see in the light. Here we go. Blinding. 2 packs. 2 packs to go, folks. By the way, we do have an eBay store. If you want to take a peek over there, we've got just over 2,000 items, and everything it's all graded, all high end, both vintage and modern. So a little bit something for everybody. If you want to take a swing over there at some point, please feel free. Connor Wong, Vientos, and here we go with looks like the runs RBI leaders, Matt Olson. No surprise there, right? Let's see, Phillies, Schwarber in there, Miguel Amaya, and Cedar Rafaela again. That's good. Jonathan India, Corbin Carroll, 89 tops, and Jorge Mateo, Byron Buxton, Shane Langoliers, and there's an Ellie, Stars of MLB. All right, one more pack. And then we'll move into our middle segment. Should be interesting. All right. Austin Hayes in the last pack leading off for us. And then we got Duran and Dane Dunning. And National League leaders. National League, Cincinnati Reds. Just a team shot of a walk-off. Looks like it's not Elliott. It must be Steer. So Clay Holmes, Bryson Stott, and Celebration of the Kid. Home Run
That's the second
Challenge.
one.
Yep, that's a different. Yeah, I don't know how many are in that set. I don't think there's a ton. Maybe 10. That's a good one of him though. And here we go. Home Run Challenge again. And J.D. Davis, Evan Carter. There he is. Finally, Evan Carter. So we got them all. Evan Carter, elites of the game. That's a good one. Otani and Betts. That's not bad. We'll take that.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay. And Stars of MLB, Ronnie Mauricio. All right, let's.
Well, that's not bad. I mean, we got all the all the major rookies,
right,
so to speak.
and we got 2 numbered cards.
Yeah.
No big names in there, but at least we got that. I'm a little shocked that we didn't pull like like I said, a true photo, a team color match.
Yeah. I guess we can't always be above board.
Well, we still got
You
some
know.
to go, so we might.
That's true. We still got how many fat packs we doing?
We got three fat packs, and then we got
2 hobby boxes.
2 hanger boxes.
Hangers, no hobbies.
All right. So as I said earlier, we've been covering the state of the hobby, and I think it's only fair that we look at each and every segment directed at the collecting part of this. And in the first part, we were talking about, the price of the boxes and how it's gotten out of control, and how the greed factors kicked in, and really that they're driving people out of the hobby, the average collector, and so on. In the second part, we talked about Fanatics and their troubles, their financial troubles, and they continue to be in trouble. So, but I think we covered that pretty well in segment 2, and now in segment 3, we're going to talk about the influencers, Sportscard Influencers / card breakers, or group breakers, some people call them. Now, if you spend any time on YouTube, okay, then you're going to be very familiar with some of these names that I'm going to give you. People like, let's say, Jeff Wilson, or Card Collector 2, or Mama Breaks, or Breaks with Jess, and then there's Backyard Breaks, and then guys like Jab's Family, and Striker Breaks, and Platinum Breaks, and Tri-City Breaks, and the list just goes on and on and on and on, right? Look, folks, these guys like to think they're the so-called superstars of the hobby, right? They're the jet setters that are going to every point known to man in the U.S., from going to the major shows like the National, or going to spring training to see teams play just on a whim, or traveling around to all these different shows like in Texas or California or Chicago, all these major events, Fanatics Fest. These guys treat everybody else like they're second class citizens, and they like to think that they're what they say, how they say it really means something. But what I'm seeing here is that most of these guys really don't know what they're talking about. And from a reference point, not many of these guys have been here. Most of them showed up around the pandemic. So let's say 2018, 2019. That's when a lot of these guys showed up. And, when you talk about people like that, you talk about, let's say, Jeff Wilson, for instance, right? We'll talk about him. This is a guy that just the other day was opening up a 1980 box of Topps baseball, and he butchered about every other name, okay? Now, anybody with any baseball experience, anybody who has any knowledge of the sport, and who's been around the hobby for a good little while, will be able to look at these cards and recognize the names and the faces, and make a connection immediately. Whereas guys like Jeff don't really understand what's going on here, okay? They can't make the connection. They can't put a sentence together. They don't know. Every tip that they give you is a bad one. They don't understand, from a baseball perspective, let's say, what it takes to be for a player to become valuable, both short term and long term. And these guys are just they're out there, and they're just doing a lot of grifting here, okay? And I'll give you some examples of that. When you see a guy like, and I'll use Jabs as an example here. This is a guy that, from when you look at his subscription level, and he's somewhere around 160,000 people. If you look at his videos recently, you'll find that this is a guy that's only averaging about maybe 10, 12,000 views on a video. Now, for someone who has 160,000 subscribers, you'd think he'd be averaging a lot more. And I'll tell you the reason why. Is because this guy has basically shortchanged, for lack of a better term, shortchanged many of the collectors out there. And these guys, to a person, are hyping the hobby, using FOMO as a way of let's say scaring people into thinking they're going to miss out on something. And I would say that as a whole, the breakers are probably the single most reason that I can think of that is driving the price of wax through the roof. Because you have these guys out there buying cases of cards, and sometimes 30, 40, 50 cases of cards, right? You know, cases, boxes, whether it's Chrome, whether it's Topps Update, whether it's Chrome Update, you name it. These guys are out there buying it. They're hyping it up because they have bought so much of it that they have to physically move it at any cost. So they basically shade the truth. They don't really tell you the whole story. They don't understand. Well, they do understand. They do understand what they're doing, but yet they do it. And when I talk about grifting, you know, like when you go to their channel and you even if you're not a subscriber, if you're viewing any of their content, they're getting, first of all, they're getting ad revenue from you because you're viewing their product, okay? Which I don't have a problem with. But what I do have a problem with is that they don't stop there. You know, these guys say, well, geez, I'd really like you to be a channel member because it's going to help me bring you better content. No, actually, it's going to put more money in their pocket and take money out of your pocket. And then they give you the reasoning as well. You know, if you become a channel member, then you'll have access to my breaks, which are also inflated. Okay, so you have those three things that they're trying to get you to be a part of, and then on top of that, you've got super chats. You've got in the case of Jeff Wilson, he's got like market movers that he wants you to subscribe to. Is a whole host of things. I mean, like Striker Breaks is an affiliate for Topps. He's an affiliate for PSA. You know, if you if you use the link he gives you, then he gets a kickback. I mean, where does it stop? Where exactly does this stop? And if
Well,
yeah, I mean, what do you think about what I just said?
well, they've taken what most people got into as a hobby as young kids or maybe young adults, and now they're trying to make a career out of it, which takes away from it actually being a hobby anymore. You know, they're trying to hang their hat on that as their moneymaker, and it's no longer a hobby. And now they're having to skew it because they're relying on that for their income. That they need to look at it not as a pure hobby, not as really kind of fun adventure, you know, not as I don't know. Hobbies aren't supposed to be all about making money. It's supposed to be a passion for the sport. And when these guys come in and, you know, they just, oh, I can make money doing this. That's not a hobby. That's now a money making franchise move. You know, that I think it washes down the hobby. You know.
Yep.
I just don't get it, because that's not what hobby's about.
Right.
Not what hobby's about, and it takes away from the people like yourself that forever and a day you've loved baseball, you played baseball at a high level, you know baseball inside and out. Like MLB station is always playing in the background, you know, and it just, to have them think they're influencers when they don't even know that much. Look, you've forgotten more than they know about the sport. And I'm sure for every one of them, there are 2 or 3 of you that are out there in the hobby for the right reasons. And it's just sad that it's just like any other influencer out there, right? Look at me, look at me. You know, that's not what it's supposed to be about, folks. It's
Well,
supposed to be about the sport.
well, I mean, just understand that most of these guys have an ego the size of Texas.
Right.
First of all,
Yeah, look at me, look at me.
and then on one hand, they're saying, hey, wow, you don't want to miss out on it. And the example that I'm going to use, right now is Topps Chrome Update, and they're after these patches, right? The initial rookie patch that was worn on the arm sleeve of, I can't remember how many there are. I thought there was like 30 something or whatever, and some of them are like no names, but you've got like Skeens and Colton Cowser and those guys that I think the Cowser was pulled, the De La Cruz was pulled, but these guys use this as a lightning rod, and they say, you don't want to miss out on this. Yeah, at $300 a box. Yes, I do. I want to mix up. I want to definitely miss out on that. And look, the odds of you pulling a patch, if the odds of anybody pulling one of these patches is about 5 million to 1. I mean, really, you're better off going to the store and buying a Powerball ticket. You have just about as much chance of winning that as you do as pulling one of those patches. And then on top of that, that product sucks. Right? There's nothing in there. I mean, there's very few cards that have been pulled out of there. Everybody's complaining about the autographs, right? And then you look at these guys, you look at the Jabs of the world, you look at the Strikers of the world, you look at some of these guys that are out there pushing this stuff, right? I was on Strikers secondary channel. All he did was complain about everything in his house falling down. His whole house is falling apart. His wife's car is basically on the fritz, just about ready to die. And this guy's out there buying boxes of Topps Chrome Update. And then you got Jabs the same way. This guy's jet setting around to every destination in the U.S. known to man, right? Trying to be a big guy. He's going to the national. Look at me. Look at how good I am. Oh man, I'm gonna buy this big card, and everybody's out there buying a big card. Here's the problem with the national: there aren't any deals there. You're not gonna get any. Stop it! God damn, man, stop it! This is unbelievable.
Can you tell he's a little passionate about this? Because, I mean, it really is just. I don't want to use hyperbole, but ruining the hobby.
Right.
Because it's preying on people's, I don't even know how to put it. It's people that want to get that find, right. That they're the gambler, the addict in them. It's really preying on those people, and there's not that big a chance that you're gonna get something here.
Well,
I mean, the purists of the hobbies are getting less and less.
Well, and I would just say this, to every guy that they pull in, and then eventually drive away, who's addicted, right? Who's like for 4, 5, 6 months or a year, they're addicted. They're like, I got to get in. I can't miss. Those guys are just as addicted as they are. I mean, if you got a guy like Eric Jabs, who was putting out content every single day for like, I don't know, 7, 8 years. He lets everybody know every now and again. Well, I've been putting out content now for like since the last time I didn't post content was like June 17th of 2018. Whatever. Who cares? I mean, people need to understand one thing. You don't have to put out content every day. If you put out content, it should be something that's interesting and will draw viewers in, and it's a good talking points. It's not necessarily about, well, here's another product, and I'm going to do this today, and I'm going to do that tomorrow, and I'm going to do this the next day.
But it's like Instagram,
right?
It's like everyone has to. Well, I'm going to go to the bathroom now.
Right,
I,
right,
it's just crazy. It's watering down
right.
the hobby.
Well,
It really is.
right.
It's making it. I I, I don't know. It's just it's dwindling the hobby.
Of course
It
it
is.
is.
People are getting tired about hearing about your daily troubles. We don't care about the daily troubles.
Right.
We're talking baseball here.
Yeah.
We're looking at the hobby, not what's in your life 101. Like get on Instagram, do what you want there, but leave the hobbyists, the true hobbyists, leave them out of it. Give them a chance.
The one thing I would say is, I mean, I heard Jabs the other day. He was literally begging people, please, please subscribe to my channel. I mean, this guy was like almost desperate. It was so bad.
Crazy.
But the one thing that I wanted to say before we kind of move to the next little segment of this is, and you've heard us talk about all these guys, and look, it's all the same wherever you go, no matter what channel you're on. With this type of people, they always want to get the grift on you. They always want to get something out of you. They always want to get that extra buck, whether it's channel, membership channel at $3 or $5 or whatever.
This link.
Or it's a click on the links, the affiliate links, or whatever. But the problem is that they drive more people away than they're ever going to keep in the hobby. Instead of doing the right thing and looking at this as, okay, a longevity, push, right, as a direction for them, to do good for the hobby at every turn. And look, if you want to know more about the Jab, just go on Reddit, just type in Jab's family, and you'll get all these articles about him, all bad, everyone, basically never sending cards out, screwing people over time and time again, and the list goes on and on. It's like a rap sheet of things that he's done throughout his time on. I mean, he got banned from eBay. I mean, come on. I mean, but anyway.
Well, and not to just clue in on him, but
right.
there are other people out there doing the same darn thing.
Right. I
Doing
mean,
the same
backyard
darn thing,
breaks, platinum breaks, all those guys.
It's a shame, really is. I mean, I know they started it out probably right around COVID, right?
Yeah,
that's when
a little bit before that.
A
couple
but
of
then
them.
then it flew because of COVID. Everyone was home. What were you gonna do? Stream,
Right.
And it fed their ego. And now that they've got that ego going, they just need more of a fix. They're an addict. They need
Right.
more. They need more. They need more. And they're driving people away from the hobby. It's not. I mean, if you have a brain in your head, it's pretty clear that it's about them. It's not about the hobby.
Of course.
And that's the sad part, because there's so much good that could be done in the hobby.
Right.
And there's so much knowledge out there that could be gained. Oh my God, it's just crazy. It is. It's a shame.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, when you drive people out of the hobby, right? I mean, during the pandemic, there were so many people in the hobby, and the prices, on the cards were going out of, crazy highs. And then when the money ran out, let's say around late 2021, early 2022, then you could almost, I mean, I noticed it right off the bat about January 2022 that I said, okay, the downward spiral is starting to happen now, and slowly but surely, and I'm not saying that the hobby itself has crashed, but what I can tell you is that the demand, the amount of people in the hobby has definitely decreased significantly. And when you drive people away as a breaker, as an influencer, you have less of an audience. And I think what you're seeing here is that the numbers bear it out. When you only can keep 6, 8, 10% of your viewership of what you have, then that tells me that you're not doing a very good job, right? I mean, anybody, if you're selling pizzas and,
You
you
need
know,
a different business
and,
model, folks.
right, and nobody comes in, the first week, you sell 500 pizzas, and then a month later you sell 50 pizzas. Well, if you're using common sense here, you're going to say, hey, maybe there's something wrong with my pizza, right? Maybe people try it, they don't like it, or a bakery or whatever. And you know what? I just want to use this as an analogy, and I used this yesterday when I was talking to Chuck about this, and I said, look, if you're a manufacturer and you have widgets, right, and you make widgets, and you sell widgets for $1, most of your general public can buy that widget. I would say, that not, for $1, probably 99.9% of the people can buy a widget. But when you start to see the product price rise, let's say that widget, let's say in my case, as an example I'm using, my material costs go up and my labor costs go up. So now instead of selling widgets for $1, I have to sell them for $5. Now, maybe because I'm selling them at $5, I'm going to lose another 25% of my customer base. So now I'm down to 75%. And you can see where I'm going with this. As you get to 10 or 15 or 20, more people drop off the cliff and you can't sustain it. It's unsustainable. So what we need to do here, this is a simple remedy to fix the problem. The only thing that we need to do is have numbers on our side, and we can make this happen, right? Now, when you look at the distribution part of this, you've got Tops or Fanatics is making the product. They distribute it out either through their own distribution purposes, their channels, or they have a middleman that they also send product to, or they have like Walmart's, Targets of the world, and so on that they also send product to, right? And then, so they're the middle part of this. So it goes from Fanatics, and then it goes to
The distributors.
distributors, and then it goes to the bottom feeders, which are us, which are the collectors, right? And all we have to do here, well, the breakers are the real problem, right? The way I see this is the breakers, the card breakers, the group breakers, whatever you want to call them, however you want to refer to them. These guys, like I said, are really probably the sole reason that the prices have gotten to us just an outrageous amount of money that nobody either wants to get into that, or you just have a limited amount of people in them, right? So I watched the other day Jabs try to fill up a break, and we had about 11 people that filled up a 30 spot break. That's not good, right? When you don't have enough people to fill it in,
Well,
and he's willing to buy up spots himself just to run it, right?
well, you buy it, you take it here, you inflate the cost, and then you try to get people to buy it. People, just go to the store and buy your own.
Right.
Just go buy your own. Seriously.
And
You have just as good a chance, and you don't have to pay that middleman that inflated cost, and then on top of that, possibly get cheated out of it.
Right.
I mean,
well, the return on value, I mean, in some of these products is like, 10, 20, 25%, so if you put $300 in let's say a hobby box, 280, 290, or a jumbo box or whatever, you're talking, $300-400, you get $70 back or $80 back or $100 back, you're dead in the water. I mean, how many times do you do that before you say, yeah, I've had enough already? That's okay. I'm all set. Right.
but then buying into a break,
Right.
you're going to get even less.
Right. You got one team or maybe two,
Right. Yeah, you're going to get even less, folks.
and it's randomized.
Yep.
You could get the Nationals, or
Right.
the Pirates.
It's
Skeens
not-
would be okay in the Pirates, but
Right, but it's not. Doesn't make sense, folks.
no,
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. So I think, like I said, the answer here is a simple one. You've got Fanatics making the product. They distribute it out partially. They give it to a middleman who's a distributor, and then we're at the bottom. So if you look at the group breakers right now, they're really having trouble The margins are small, even smaller than they were. They're having trouble filling those breaks, okay? And if all we have to do as a group, as a large committed group of let's say collectors, is get to the sidelines here, right? Use the power, all of us, use your power as a collector to say, no, I'm not going to buy this product anymore. Not at those prices. And watch once you do get on the sidelines, watch the chaos ensue. Because if Fanatics is making products and they're trying to give it to their distributor, and their distributor says, whoa, I'm all full here.
Yeah.
I can't take anything right now. I'm still trying to get rid of the stuff that you sent me 2 months ago, right? Whatever that may be, whether it's
They're gonna have to
whether
drop
it's
the price.
series 2, whether it's update, whether it's museum collection, whatever you like. Get to the sidelines here, folks. This is the simple answer. And all we have to do is, I would say, knock maybe 5, 8, 10%, knock them down a little bit. So if you have like 10 to 15% less participation in these group breaks, I guarantee you that most of these guys are barely surviving now. And I'm sure that some of these guys are in debt. I don't know how much, but I'd be willing to bet good money that these guys are in debt. Because, I mean, with the prices that we're seeing out here now, I mean, just look back, if you want any comparison, just go back and look at 2021. Go out and see what the price of a Chrome box was, hobby box was for 2021, and I guarantee you it was going to be a whole lot less than what these guys are charging, and you probably get more. You probably get a higher return on value.
Yeah.
So that's the answer here. It's just whether or not you can stand on your own 2 feet. You can say enough is enough. Get your friends, get other collectors, spread the word out there. Say, look, more and more people are having trouble here. More and more people are disgusted with the hobby. And we have to stand up and really, send a message to Fanatics. Send a message to these group breakers. Say, look, we've had enough of you, And let's be honest, folks. If you get rid of the group breakers, you know what it's going to do to the prices? I'll tell you what it's going to do to the prices. It's probably going to drop them 30, 40, maybe even 50%. I mean, I could see that coming pretty quickly. So there you have it, right? Here's where we are currently, and here's where we want to get to, right? And if you care about this as a collector, if you enjoy opening wax, then this is the scenario that you need to follow. Because that's what I've never been in one break. I have never participated in one break, not one. And the reason is it's a losing proposition. It's bad enough that you buy a hobby box and let's say at a $50 hobby box or 60, like back in 2021, 2022, 2023, and you don't get, you get maybe 60% of your value back, or if you get a big hit, you make out great. But in this particular scenario, it's a losing proposition. So get to the sidelines, tell all your friends, have them do the same thing, and let's see how long this takes. I don't think it's going to take very long. But with that, I'm just going to close with this, and then we're going to move on. So it's a little thing, a little blurb I've got from William Blake, and it goes something like this. It goes, to see the world in a grain of sand, or heaven in a wild flower. To hold infinity in the palm of your hand, or eternity in an hour. Translated in layman's terms, what it means is observation is essential, along with action. And without it, we become blind to the world all around us. So think about that for a couple of minutes when you have some free time. And we're going to move on to the next part of this break. Thanks for listening. Okay, here we go. Got a little heavy-handed with that. Put in damage that. Thanks. All right, so we got 2 hangers here, and we got 3 fat packs.
Yep.
So let's see what we get. All right, first one coming out of the chute. Boy, the packaging is so much easier to open here.
Well.
Yeah, it is. It is. Come here. Come here, you little brat. All right. We know the good stuff's in the middle, so we'll move right along. Romano, Uribe. There's Freeman, Lowe, Hamilton, Trout. Good one for Mikey. Boom. Valdez, O'Neill, Mozinski, Walker, Joe Adele. We've seen these. Kirby, Diaz. Look for the rookies as we go. Dalton Varsho, Taylor, Lowe, Medeiros, Alonzo. Hey, there's Bobby Witt. Nice one. Good card. Sleeve that up later. And Jacob Amaya. And here we go. Right here. First one. Duran. Nice one. Nice blue right there.
Yeah.
Beauty.
Good one.
Yep. Followed by a rainbow foil of Seth Lugo. 2 yellows. Jordan Romano. Abner Uribe. And AJ Smith Shaver. And we got, there's always 4 of these. MLB stars of MLB. Trout, Freeman, Royce Lewis. Boom. And then finishing up with more base here. Harris, Peralta, Biggio, Remillard, Detmers, Keller, and Rodriguez. Okay, so there's one. Let's put these over here. Get to the next bad boy. Number 2. So yeah, so like I said, I mean, look, guys, you know, I think we all like to think we're pretty reasonable people. But when someone's taking your shirt and then they take your pants and then they take your socks and your shoes, well, you know. Sometimes,
and it's winter time, folks.
It's winter time, right? Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming. Come on. Let's band together. Band of brothers and sisters.
Yeah, don't forget the gals.
I never forget the women. There's a lot of them out there. And they're good people. Okay, number 2. Here we go. Moving right along. Kopech. Let's see here. Horner. Cole. Connor Wong. Haven't seen him before. Or yet. Hayes.
Connor? Yeah, we saw him once before.
Oh, we did? Okay,
yeah.
He was in earlier? Okay.
Yeah, I pay attention because I nailed Connor right out of the chute. I'm like, that's an athlete.
Yeah.
I
I
was a big fan.
Did we see him in this set?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I must have been preoccupied. Davis, rookie. And here we go. See what we got in this one. Hopefully something decent. Let's see. Here's a gold. Okay. That's J.P. Crawford. And we got another one right behind that. It's going to be, looks like a purple maybe. That's 2024. And we got Nolan Shanuel. That's purple. Nice. And a blue. Andrew Monasterio. 2 yellows. Bednar. And Volpe. That's a good one. Future Stars.
Yeah.
Take that. Nolan Ryan.
Wow.
There he is. Ryan Train. Boy,
Wow.
that's it. Yeah. That's the old Astros uniform.
Mm-hmm.
The old
stripes
late
there.
70s, early 80s. Yeah. For Jordan Lawler. And Christopher Morel. And the rest is base. Yeah, De La Cruz again. Man, we're killing it with De La Cruz. Killing it. Murphy. All right. We'll sleeve him up just in a little bit. Put that right over here. All right. Now we get to the fat packs here. We got 3 of these bad boys. See if we can find something good out of here. Folks, we want to thank you for stopping by. And like I said, if you like what you see here, make sure and hit the subscribe button, and get your notifications button as well, and leave us a comment. And like I said, tell us what you think. Did you, what about our conversation?
Maybe you think we're off base.
Maybe you think well, I mean, like I said, I mean, what would you do? I mean, how can we fix this? Give us your opinions. All right, moving along. Green. Taylor, and we got Miguel Cabrera, Presley, Meade, McLean, and Benintendi, Garcia.
So I'm kind of now, are those the baby blues that they're talking about? Because if you go back up a little bit, you can see that there's some with like the pink.
Yeah, they're just.
Is
it's
that
just
the Mother's Day?
No. It'll be all.
Okay.
It'll be all
pink and all.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
See, I need to be schooled too.
Yep. Another. Oh, what do we got here? What's this?
Wow.
What do we got here? Chipper
Chipper
Jones,
Jones.
89, and Suzuki. Suzuki.
Yeah.
Jeepers, can't even say it. Look at that, $2.99. Nice
Wow.
orange. Nice orange right there. That's a beauty.
Yeah, that is a nice one.
That's a beauty, folks. See, let's take a closer look at this bad boy. Oh,
That's a nice
very
one.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice orange.
And Chipper Jones too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, so there's something. All right, we'll take that. Stars of MLB. And Harper, rest is base. Aaron Judge again. And nice. That's a nice one. Take that.
Nolan Ryan and Chipper Jones. Those are
Yep. I mean, they're just
2 good ones too.
yeah, just main inserts, but still.
Right. Still, they're names.
Oh yeah.
They're good names.
Yep.
The good old days.
It's gonna be a little tricky here. Move that thing out of the way. Get into this thing here. This one's got a little bit of a tab on it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're getting there.
Yeah, you don't want to ruin the product
No.
ripping into it.
See if I can get through it this way.
There you go.
Yeah, almost there. Almost there. All right. Let's see if we can slip them out of the pack here.
Come on, guys, cooperate.
Yeah, I know.
We're trying to set you free.
Normally this wouldn't be a problem, but like I say,
That tab over the top of it is...
yeah.
Hmm.
Hang on a second here. Huh.
Don't cut yourself.
Nope. Just got to get it so it's
The
a little
paperwork's
bit
not
loose.
going to be pretty.
No, it isn't. There we go. There it is. Okay. Now we got it. Yikes. That was tough. All right.
That was painful to watch.
Yep. All right. Second one. Here we go. Strider's in there. Romano again. Boom, boom. Devin Williams. Abrams. Gonzalez. There's Olsen. Brian De La Cruz. See what else we get out of this one here. Looking for the good stuff. Coming up. Here we go. We got a blue. Samad Taylor. And we got Mookie Betts. Will Clark. Not much in this one. Jimenez. Oh, De La Cruz again. Look at that. Wow. It's the De La Cruz
I guess everybody gets a De La Cruz.
Fun Fest, right? Holy cow, look at that. All right, last one. And we're going to wrap this bad boy up.
let's see. Let's see if it is. Wasn't it our last? Wasn't it our last one that we opened that got us our big one last time? It was in the last. It might have been in the last
Not
pack
sure.
that we opened.
It's been, you know, I mean, they all blend together now,
Yeah.
you know. Devers, appreciate everybody stopping by again. This is great to have you along. Here's Dominguez.
Okay.
And like I said, let us know what you think, because we're always interested in what other people's opinions are. Cruz. Okay, closing in here. Here we go. Bobby Miller. Let's see what we got, folks. Let's see. Oh, here we go. There's a nice relic right
Yeah.
there. Look at that.
A little piece of the
There
back.
we go. That's our first autograph of relic, but hey, better late than never. That's the way I look at it.
Like I said.
Yeah.
It was in our last one that we opened last time.
Brandon Woodruff. Great. He's a pretty good pitcher. Blue. And then let's see what else we got here. We got Acuna, Judge, Christopher Morel again. We've seen him before, right? And Reagans, Betancourt, Mency, DeGrom, and Alec Marsh. All right, so let's just give you a quick update. And as you can see here, we got the Bryant, which is the game used memorabilia. Yep, bat. And of course, we've got a number of rookies. We're not going to waste a lot of your time on the recap there, but we got a couple Dominguez's and about, 5, 6 Ellies. I'd say all of that. We've got 2 over there, and we'll give you a quick rundown of this stuff first. Seiyu Suzuki Orange to $2.99. And we got a Ruiz Blue. Yastrzemski's to $7.99. There's a couple De La Cruzes there. Andy Volpe Blue. Future Stars. Bobby Witt on the Aqua. Nice one there. Pete Alonso. Another De La Cruz. Joe Musgrove. Dane Dunning. And Causa. And then this stuff. Stuff right here. I haven't sleeved it all up yet, but I will shortly after we get done here. If I can hang on to the cards. All right. So you see there's Rafaela, Contreras, Diaz, Luke and Baker, a couple blues and Woodruff and Taylor. There's a couple yellows, another Volpe right there, nice one. And Shonwell, $7.99. Here's Crawford with the gold. 2 more yellows. There's Duran with the blue, nice. And then the Aquas
Evan
here.
Carter.
There's Dominguez again. Yeah, Evan Carter, right. Mitch Keller, Matt McLean, it's a good one. And a couple of chromes. Riley Green, India, Causer, Danby Swanson in the rainbow. Corbin Carroll with the chrome, which is a nice one. And then the rest of the aquas here. Tony DeLuca, and finally Julio Rodriguez with the chrome. So there you have it, folks. That's 2024 Series 1. And we're going to wrap this thing up. So until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.